Ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube universe, what is going on with you on this Sunday? It is Sunday, April 2nd, 2023, 4 o'clock p.m. California time. I am, of course, your always gracious host, Fallon from GoToTropics.com, coming at you with the coffee. Cheers. Good to see you once again, cruising through here at the Enterprise on the precipices of glory, baby. Right? It is good to see all of your friendly faces once again tuning in, cruising through. You know the deal. We are day number 5. No nicotine, baby. Day number 5. We are on the precipice of glory. This is day number 5. Those of you know, I've been using these Zen nicotine pouches, right? You go to 7-Eleven, you get these Zen nicotine pouches. Here in California, they banned the flavored ones, right? They took away all the flavors. It's embarrassing enough that you're chewing on these. They got you going down to the store every single day to get like nicotine pouches. This is an embarrassment as a man, right? This is a total embarrassment. You're going down to the store every day so you could squirrel away these like little nicotine pouches into your cheeks, and it's an embarrassing addiction, man. I had nicotine pouches squirreled away into every corner of the house. Well, not every corner, but on the window seals, there'd be my old nicotine pouches. And it's just a downright embarrassment going down to the store every day to re-up on the nicotine. And I'm like, you know what? I quit the kratom. Why not quit the nicotine, baby? Why not quit the nicotine too? Why only go halfway, baby? Why only go halfway? Why not finish the job? Right? Why not finish the job? Go all the way, baby. That's something my father used to tell me. He said, never do a half-assed job. Always finish the job. Always go all the way. And it's like, yeah, if you still have some of these other addictions, aren't you going like halfway? You're gonna give up kratom, but you're still gonna keep this thing or that thing. And you could argue that yeah, certain things, it's like, yeah, you keep around. Okay, who cares if you have a couple cups of coffee every day, right? But when it comes to nicotine, I found that it's just one of those senseless addictions after a while. It's like after a few months, it has all but lost any kind of nootropic potential, the nicotine. You might be getting some nootropic benefit a little bit with the nicotine in the beginning, but once you start squirreling away 16 milligrams of pouches into your cheeks every single day, it's like you quickly gain that tolerance, and all that nootropic benefit quickly dissipates. You are no longer on the precipice of glory, right? When you got 16 milligrams of nicotine shoved into your cheeks. I started off on the 3s, the 3 milligram Zen pouches, and then I worked up to the 6. And then it was 2 of the 6s, 2 of those little 6 milligram pouches into the cheeks. And then it became the 8s. And then it became 2 of the 8s. It's like exponential growth, baby, when it comes to nicotine. And just a constant state of anxiety when you're on the nicotine every single day. I didn't realize how anxious I was becoming. And just every little thing is like, you're just anxious, man. You're anxious every day for no reason. It's like when you have some of these addictions, they create a certain kind of fear inside of you. It's like you're scared. It's like you have this undercurrent of fear and anxiety that just stays with you everywhere you go. You wake up in the fear. You live with the fear every single day, right? And, enough becomes enough eventually. And so 5 days ago, I decided to give up the nicotine. It's like, why not? Go all the way. How far does the glory train go, baby? How far does the glory train go? Gave up the kratom. Gave up the booze. Now we're giving up the nicotine. The kratom book is damn near finished, man. It's on the precipice of being finished. Just these last little tweaks here and there. The kratom book is going to be out for those of you struggling with kratom. Some interesting insights. And really, it's going to be a book for addictions in general. It's going to apply specifically to kratom, but, I'm reading and editing the book, and it's like you can apply the concepts to quitting kratom, to quitting anything, man. This is what I've realized. Quitting these things over the years, quitting the booze, quitting, nicotine many times, quitting kratom, quitting this, quitting that, drugs, substances, all these stupid things you pick up. It's all the same, man. It's all the same. Quitting one thing is quitting another. It's like some people say, oh, well, this is harder than this, and, this is harder than that. It's like, not really. At the end of the day, they're all pretty dang hard to quit. Or I should say it's as hard as you want it to be. It's like your withdrawal experience is kind of as hard as you think it's going to be. When I quit nicotine this go around, I was kind of the opinion that, well, they say nicotine is the hardest one to wean yourself off. It's the hardest one to quit. It's the most addicting, nicotine. I had it in my head that it was kind of harder than these others, but then I kind of snapped to reality and began to understand that it's just as hard as anything else. The nicotine is just as hard or easy to quit as kratom. It's like, how easy do you want to make it, baby? How easy do you want to make it? And that's the case. A lot of you are on the precipice of glory, right? It's just, how hard do you want to make your life? How hard do you want to make this whole thing? How hard or easy do you want to make it? It's going to be as hard as you think it is. Some people have it in their head that it's like quitting kratom is going to be this hard thing. It's like, oh, but I've been on it for years and blah, blah, blah. And I was taking extracts and I was 60 grams per day and blah, blah, blah. And still, it's as easy as you want it to be, really. If you have it in your head that quitting kratom is going to be very difficult and you're on the struggle bus every day, well, then that's going to be your experience. And I firmly believe that it could be as hard or easy as you want it to be. It's like people struggle so hard with this. It's like you just wake up one day and you decide that you're disgusted with this thing that you're doing, and you just cut it out of your life. You just cut it out. But a lot of people, when they quit, they don't come to like a firm decision. They don't come to any kind of firm choice. It's like their decision to quit is wishy-washy. They don't know why they want to quit. They don't know if they want to or not. They think it's just a good idea. They didn't really develop a true disgust. Like when I quit kratom and nicotine and alcohol, it always started from this place of just being disgusted with the thing that I was doing. And that's what really helped me come to that firm decision to quit and ultimately carry me through to the end. And if you have it in your head that it's going to be difficult and the withdrawals are going to be horrible and this and that and blah, 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 you're fabricating this story in your head. You're making it harder for yourself. If you're on Reddit and you're on the quitting kratom subreddit And you're hearing the people whine and you're hearing the people cry and this and that. Well, it's going to be hard for you, man. Those people on Reddit are so far away from even being close to the precipice of glory, man. It's like they're not even close to the precipice. You know, you ever met somebody that's so far away from the precipice? They're not even there. You know, it's like somebody so afraid to jump off into the pool. They're not even on the edge of the diving board. They're not even on the diving board. This is where the people on Reddit are. And they're crying and it's all, oh, it's so hard. And here, have a little sob story on top of it. You know, of course, you're going to be dealing with physical withdrawals and that. But don't add the extra layer. Don't add the extra layer of, oh, this is so hard and poor me. This is so hard and blah 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 and this happened to me. Get out of that zone where you're making it harder on yourself through the stories that you tell yourself, the stories that you choose to read, the people you're hanging around who are always whining. Right? It could be how easy do you want it to be, baby? How easy do you want it to be? It's up to you, right? It's up to you. So take a little bit of the power back, baby. Bite the bullets. Go through and find yourself on the precipice of glory. Fallon, go nootropics.com. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And I will see you very soon. Peace.